India has a population of 1.21 billion. Of this, 39% are children. Children below 0 to 18 age group is roughly 472 million.
The World Report says that by 2020, India will have the youngest population. We need to make sure that's an educated, qualified population that we have. We need to make sure they're all learning. ILP stands for India Literacy Project.
ILP is basically enabling children to get access, enrollment, retention to schools, which is their fundamental right, through the government system.
Lodi Garden. It is located in Delhi.
We work with only government schools because we feel that there is enough within the system, but we have to make the system to deliver.
That's what ILP does. Work with the community, work with the government, make sure the schools are all functioning and children are learning well in these schools.
This is Bandi Kavanur village. It's located in Tiruvallur district. Hi. Morning in school kella. I'm Rangarajan. I'm working with India Literacy Project as country manager. This chamber has got about 50 families. 50 families, meaning 100 workers, migrant workers had come for this 2018 season. They come with family, with small kids or children, and then they live in these places like this for 6 months, a year to have seasonal employment. So the problem we have is when they bring their kids also, then their education is totally affected. There are 500 such brick kilns in Tiruvallur district. 290 brick kilns we are directly working. 21,750 families. School pora pasanga irundangala. Okay, 15 kids were school going age. About 10 kids were in the age of going to pre-primary Anganwadi centers. We had to do evidence-based advocacy, in the sense we had to do our own enumeration, our own survey, our own data collection, and prove the government, no, there are so many children in the age group of 0 to 3, 3 to 6 and 6 to 14 are coming, and they are not going to school and they have to be educated, and that's the duty of the government. That's something we had to bring it up. Now everything has been formalized because of our continuous persistent efforts. Now the government has passed orders that all children who are coming during migration season have to be given all these facilities like at par with whatever the other children are getting.
Another thing to remember is a lot of the rural children are first generation learners. If you're a first generation kid and you don't understand a lot of context, a class can be heavy and boring, right? And so what do we do? How do we help the teacher make the classroom come alive?
Okay, next.
526.
There is no sufficient of water in plateau, so that the people came back to Delhi.
We are building the capacity of school teachers to use child-friendly teaching methodologies to educate the children in different ways.
Who is the first ruler of Gilji dynasty?
For the last 2 years, we have been partnering with Google in terms of creating contents for using Google Earth Voyager. We have tried to map the state syllabus for government schools, and using Google Voyager, we have created contents. So these are available open source, and the way social science is being taught to school children in these places, that becomes more meaningful now.
The children today are really exposed to a lot of information, are ready to absorb it.
Because that video images, it's very easy to store in our mind.
More importance is given for the child to interact, communicate, learn, grow, explore.
In the bookla படிக்கிறது வந்து சில பேருக்கு புரியல, ஆனா இதுல படிக்கிறது ரொம்ப புரியுது. இதனால நான் இத பின்னாடி வந்து யூஸ் ஆகும். அந்த படம் பிக்சர்லாம் ஞாபகம் வச்சினே ஏதாவது ட்ராயிங் பண்ண சொன்னால் கூட பண்ணலாம். அவங்க என்ன பண்ணாங்களோ பின்னாடி நல்லா வரலாம்.
We feel education is the most important tool for empowering human beings.
Every one of us in ILP believe that it's about just giving the gift of opportunity. Education is opportunity for us, and then children will do wonders with it.
We are showing this lesson oriented pictures, everything. They are learning more and more. We are giving the more experience to the children in the classroom. The classroom is very lively.
As a teacher who have been teaching for 45 years now, I always visualize that the child should sit and enjoy learning and giving the child a sort of a glow in the eye that I learned something today.
Sky is the limit. We can explore many more areas, we can scale up our operations, we can definitely try to reach much more children who are in need of support. We can really help all of them to come up in their lives.